Hi, and welcome to video 7 in the Ableton Tips and Tricks video series. What I want to show you in this video are Ableton sample packs, they're not new to Ableton in particular. It's the way that they're organized that's new. And the other part that's new is the way they are and have been refined. In Ableton Live 9, the menu was completely redesigned. And what you see here is a little icon that says Packs. And this has all of my live packs consolidated. The twist with this is that all of these are free on Ableton's website. To those that have Ableton Standard or Live Intro, I don't know if it's possible to download these, but for those that own Live Suite, all of these are available for free on Ableton's website. So what I'm going to show today are 5 instrument sample packs that I have used before and ones that I believe sound extremely good. And the reason I do use these is either at the time I'm making a piece of music, I can't find someone to record a specific instrument, or I feel more comfortable doing it myself as opposed to finding someone I don't know to go and record a few seconds of a certain instrument. So that being said, what I want to first show you is something from the Session Drums multi-mic pack, and these are real drums. These are not drum machine drums. These were recorded in a real studio on real drums with real microphones. It's the whole package. So these are the Big Drum Stick Kit. So I understand that drum machines are supposed to be consistent. I prefer generally to have something a little bit more natural for the music I'm currently making now, and these are definitely probably the most natural sounding next to the real thing. The next I want to show is the electric bass slap, which comes in the guitar and bass sample pack. To those that are familiar with the show Seinfeld, this is going to sound pretty familiar. So what I'm going to do is play a C major scale of the electric slap bass. Next, I want to show the guitar dual amped heavy. This is also part of the guitar and bass pack, and this is more geared to guys that are into hard rock or heavy metal. Next, I have the cello section, which comes from the sample pack called Orchestral Strings. This thing is really, really good because you don't just get cello, you get cello, double bass, a strings ensemble, viola, and violin, all recorded separately. And each of them sound amazing, but for the warm tone that this has, that is the reason I'm demoing it, because it sounds really warm and full. Again, I'm going to play a C major scale of the cello section sample pack. Finally, what I want to show is my personal favorite sample pack included with Live 9 Suite, and that is Grand Piano. Now, the last few years I've used Ableton, I've heard a lot of Grand Piano emulators. This thing, in my opinion, is second to none. There's probably one third-party plugin that emulates a grand piano, that can hold a candle to this thing, but for this thing being free and being included with Live 9 Suite, I was completely blown away. What I'm going to do again is play a C major scale, but what I'm also going to do afterwards is play a part of Daft Punk's Within, because it sounds incredible on the piano and in this emulator. And now Within. Again, I can't reiterate enough how good this thing sounds on a personal pair of headphones or on a personal pair of monitors. The only thing I can mention with the grand piano sample pack is the reverb sometimes sounds a little bit too big. The one thing that can actually solve this is a convolution reverb, and when I put that on a grand piano, it sounds absolutely incredible. The only thing that could replace this is the real thing, a real grand piano being recorded. The last thing I want to say on this sample pack in particular is I used this on an EP I released, and I got many private messages asking what piano I used to incorporate with the tracks I did, and I responded that I used a sample pack, and they couldn't believe it. It's an awesome bundle. So that is going to round out this video. As anyone using Ableton 9 Suite, I highly recommend each and every sample pack, especially the ones I've shown you today. They are going to sound great, especially if you utilize them for their purpose. I cannot emphasize enough just how good these things sound. So that concludes this tip for today, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.